everybody, welcome back. I am Shane.
And I'm Holly.
And we are on part 2 of Daily Conversation, talking about weather. And the vocabulary words are sensitive.
Sensitive.
Dogs have sensitive noses and can usually hear very well.
Advise.
Advise.
My doctor advised me to cut out fried food.
Stuff.
Stuff.
I wouldn't eat that stuff if I were you.
Lung.
Lung.
My lungs always burn after a long run.
Mine too. So, I think if things are going to get awkward, we should just talk about the weather more.
Yeah, we should do that.
Okay. So, in Taiwan, it gets pretty hot.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Not only during the summer, but even in November.
December,
even. December, it can be hot.
Yeah.
Right? Why?
It's crazy.
Why? What's up with Taiwan?
Well, I don't know. Well, it's just near the equator. Yeah.
But how about, do you think maybe it's global warming?
You're right, because like the rest of the world is also getting hotter and hotter, and ice is melting.
It's getting hotter everywhere. So I think
Yeah.
Taiwan was already hot, but it seems like it's just getting hotter and hotter.
Yeah. And also, like, there's air pollution, too.
Oh, boy.
Like, in big cities, you know, especially where you have a lot of cars and scooters driving everywhere, there can be a lot of bad stuff in the air.
Do you wear a mask?
Well, I don't usually, but my mom always tells me to.
I never wear them either because I think they don't look good. I care too much about my beauty.
I think there are some stylish masks out there,
Okay,
though.
I'll go shopping for some after this. Okay, everybody, continue talking about the weather. Bye-bye.
Lucas is in an elevator. Mel rushes in just before the doors close.
Why didn't you hold the door open?
Huh? Oh, sorry. It's so hot I can't think straight.
It's supposed to get up to 36 degrees later in the week.
Ugh, it's November. How is that even possible?
I think you know the answer to that. It starts with a G. Come on, you know this? G-W?
George Washington?
No, global warming.
Oh, right. Global warming.
Today's lesson is called Talking About Weather, Part 2. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. Yesterday we were looking at a couple of different conversations about different kinds of weather. First, we had two friends whose weekend plans were ruined because of a typhoon warning. There was going to be heavy rain and strong winds, so they weren't going to be able to go hiking. And then the next couple, they were planning a nice holiday in Melbourne, but the climate and the clothing they were going to take.
Yes.
That was the question.
Anyways, let's start reading from the third part of our lesson here. Today, we're going to be chatting about the weather. Well, actually, Mel and Lucas are going to be chatting about the weather. Yeah, Lucas. Lucas is one of our characters. Lucas is in an elevator, and Mel rushes in just before the doors close.
All right, so let's see how their conversation begins. And it's Mel. Mel says, "Why didn't you hold the door open?" Mel thinks that Lucas could have pushed the button to open the door to, kind of help out. But Lucas doesn't seem to be focused on what's going on. Lucas seems a little out of it. He says, Oh, sorry, he says, "it's so hot, I can't think straight." So he's sweating, he's hot, he's just thinking about getting into the air conditioning, so he just wasn't thinking straight, he wasn't paying attention.
There you go. I'm sorry. It's so hot that I can't focus on anything. And Mel gets it. Mel says it's supposed to get up to 36 degrees later in the week. Yes, boy is it ever going to get hot. Let's do the conversion here. 35 Celsius is 95 Fahrenheit, so 36. We're talking about, about 97 degrees Fahrenheit. In Fahrenheit, by the way, 100 degrees is really hot. So like 97 degrees, killer. That's hot.
That's hot for Americans, but 36 degrees is hot for everyone else in the world. It's all the same. But of course, here in Taiwan, we use Celsius. So yeah, you guys would know. If you wake up and your phone says it'll be 36 degrees, this is not the day to wear your new winter jacket. But what's unusual about this is not that it's hot. I mean, it's hot in Taiwan, for example, a lot. But as Lucas points out, he says, it's November. How is that even possible? Right.
It's the Northern Hemisphere. November is a winter month, but they're having summer-like temperatures.
Exactly. You might expect it to be in the high 20s in November in Taiwan, but the high 30s, that's more like July, August weather.
Anyways, Mel says, I think you know the answer to that question. Lucas, though, Lucas has no idea. Then Mel says, okay, Lucas, focus. It starts with a G. Lucas, still has no idea. So Mel goads him on. Come on. You know this. G W.
So Mel's giving him the first letter of the thing she wants Lucas to guess. But Lucas is not picking it up. G-W. The best thing Lucas can come up with, G-W. George Washington?
George
Is that the thing? The G-W thing you're trying to get me to think about? George Washington? And Mel says, no. She says, global warming. G-W. She's talking about climate change. About that's the way it is these days. That's why hot temperatures in November are becoming more normal.
Oh, right. Yeah. Global warming.
Global warming.
That's what Lucas says next. Still in a heat-induced stupor. Anyways, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll have more for you guys after this.
The heat fried his brain.
The heat has fried his brain.
Wow.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。在今天对话当中，我们要继续谈论天气。第三段对话主角是 Lucas 跟 Mel。一开始我们就看到 Lucas 在电梯里面，然后 Mel 在电梯门关上之前赶快冲进去。他一进到电梯里面就质问 Lucas 为什么不按着开门啊，害他要用冲的。然后 Lucas 就向他道歉，他说天气热到他都没办法好好思考了。好，那么 Mel 就说这一周的气温应该还会飙到36度。Jeff 老师刚刚说摄氏35度相当于华氏95度，所以摄氏36度如果把它转换成华氏大约是97度左右。那我们就顺便补充一下 Celsius 它是拼作 Celsius 这个字形容摄氏的。还有 Fahrenheit 它是拼作 Fahrenheit 这个字形容华氏的。好，老师还有用到 conversion 这个字 conversion 这个名词它可以用来表达转换转变。好 Lucas 听到气温会飙到36度，他觉得很不可思议，都已经11月了，为什么还这么热啊？ Mel 觉得答案很明显，可是 Lucas 摸不着头绪，然后 Mel 就提示他说是 G 跟 W 开头，然后 Lucas 应该是热昏头了，他居然猜George Washington， 也就是美国国父乔治华盛顿，这个人跟气温飙高怎么会有关系呢？然后 Mel 听得很傻眼，他就只好直接讲出答案了，答案就是 global warming， 全球暖化。看来 Lucas 真的热到不能思考了。我们要补充一下，文中有用到 think straight， 它是用来表达好好思考。好，那么 Jeff 老师用到in a heat-induced stupor 来描述这个 Lucas 的状态，其中这个 stupor stupor 它用来表达恍惚不省人事，那么 induce 这个动词则是指引起导致，所以 in a heat-induced stupor 是要表达说因为热而引起了恍惚状态，白话一点就是热到恍惚热到呛掉的感觉。接着回到课文中，
Kevin and Sonia are in their hiking clothes, packing their bags.
This is Nick Conrad with a weather update. A code orange air quality warning has been issued by the Environmental Protection Administration for Taipei City through the morning and into the afternoon. Sensitive groups, including young children and older adults, are advised to limit their time outdoors. Maybe we should find a new hobby, one that we can do indoors.
Hold on. The warning is for sensitive groups. If we put on face masks, they could block out some of the bad stuff from getting into our lungs.
I don't think it's a good idea. Let's try again next week.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay, let's start with part 4 of our lesson on weather. Part 4 is called Air Quality Warning. By the way, Kevin and Sonia are back.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? There are Melbourne travelers who were going hiking. Or, sorry,
No, they were
skiing.
they were the typhoon
They were the
people
typhoon people who were
couldn't
going
go
hiking.
hiking.
That's right. Okay.
Anyway, here we get Kevin and Sonia. Kevin and Sonia are in their hiking clothes,
Yay.
packing their bags. And you're saying that, but the weatherman, he's going to come back too. Last time, he only had bad news.
That's right.
And he's got some bad news for them as well today.
He ruined their hiking plans by telling them about a typhoon. Well, he didn't ruin the plans. The typhoon ruined the plans, but the weatherman delivered the bad news that they couldn't go hiking. So let's see what the weatherman has to say today. I hope it's good news.
He says, "This is Nick Conrad with a weather update." By the way, weatherman, great name, Nick Conrad.
Nick Conrad, you like that? So what is the weather update? Well, this is actually quite interesting. It says a code orange air quality warning has been issued by the Environmental Protection Administration for Taipei City through the morning and into the afternoon. Here we have that word warning again. Warning is always telling you about a danger or a risk or a bad thing you might want to stay away from. In this case, it's not about a typhoon, so it's not something that dangerous, but it is bad for you, an air quality warning. So basically, there's a lot of pollution in the air, and you might want to think carefully about going outside and, exercising or doing things where you'll breathe a lot because the air's not so good. Sometimes that happens, right? Sand can come over from China, pollution, things like that. And for older people or people who have problems breathing, it can be a real problem. Yeah. Generally, you're told to stay inside, or if you go out, wear a good mask.
The air is bad, but hey, they're going hiking, so maybe they're going to leave the city. Maybe this won't be a problem for them. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Next, the weatherman continues.
Nick Conrad?
Nick Conrad says sensitive groups, including young children and older adults, are advised to limit their time outdoors.
That's right. Yes, sensitive groups. These are the people I mentioned. Young kids whose lungs are small and need to be protected because they're still growing, and older people who might have problems breathing generally, their lungs are getting old. These would be these sensitive groups. If you're sensitive, it means you're sort of easily affected by something. We often talk about being easily injured or hurt by something. If you're very sensitive to spicy food, even tasting a little bit could cause you to sweat or something like that. If you're sensitive to germs, you might wear a mask when you go out. It means you might get sick a little bit more easily. Your body might suffer damage a little bit more easily than some other people. And generally when we're sick or old or very, very young babies, they're sensitive to cold and germs and stuff more so than sort of healthy adults. So, sensitive groups, people who want to be careful about their body. For example, we could also say dogs have sensitive noses and can usually hear very well, or usually smell very well as well. Here it's a little bit different. Here we're talking about how their noses are very good at picking up something. All right, so sensitive can have a few different meanings, but in our sentence, it means these groups need to be careful because they are at a higher risk of being hurt by by the bad air.
And we also have the verb advise to talk about. Now, advise is the verb, advice is the noun. If you advise someone, you give them advice. You give them a tip. You tell them how to act, okay? You might even warn them about something that's going to happen in the future. Anyways, for example, my doctor advised me to cut out fried food. Yes, it's a good idea to stop eating fried food. This is my advice to you. Now, next, Kevin says, maybe we should find a new hobby, one that we can do indoors. So apparently their plans had them hiking somewhere next to the city, so the air quality will affect them. Too bad, I guess the hiking trip is off. Or is it? So, like I said before, the hiking trip is off.
Sadly,
Or
yes.
is it?
Really? There could be a change of plans or a way to do it if they think carefully. Well, Sonia says she's heard this warning about the poor air quality, but she's thinking. So she says, hold on. The warning is for sensitive groups. Kind of thinking maybe we can do it. She says if we put on face masks, they could block out some of the bad stuff from getting into our lungs. Yes, that's true. If you do want to protect yourself, but you're not super sensitive to the pollution, to the bad air, wear a mask. They will help to block out the bad stuff from getting inside your lungs. Here we're using stuff because stuff is a noun that we use for things, objects, things we don't maybe even know the name of. Like
Stuff.
in this, just stuff. You don't want to sit there and list all the things. What's in your bag? Oh, stuff. You don't want to say inside my bag is my sunglasses, my wallet, a bag, a book, that kind of thing. So you just say there's stuff in my bag. Dongshi. In this case, she's saying stuff because she probably doesn't really know. Unless you're a scientist or really interested, you don't exactly know what all those things are that are in the air that are bad for you. So you just say, oh, there's bad stuff in the air, bad stuff that can hurt us. For example, we would say, I wouldn't eat that stuff if I were you. It's sort of a mixture of food and it doesn't look good, so don't eat that stuff. I don't have to say what it is exactly. It's that. Don't eat that.
Also, we have the word lung to talk about. It's a noun. When you breathe, you've got these bags or sacs inside of your body that take in the air and expand, and then also push out the air when you exhale. Inhale, exhale, that air is going into your lungs. For example, my lungs always burn after a long run, especially if there's a lot of air pollution. You'll go running and your lungs might not be happy about it.
Wear a mask.
Anyways, Kevin says, I don't think it's a good idea to go hiking even with a mask on. Let's try again next week.
And Sonia thinks about it and she says, yeah, you're probably right. I think a lot of that stuff in the air that's really bad for you, you need kind of a special mask to be super safe. Plus, if you're hiking, you're breathing a lot, and wearing one of those masks, it just wouldn't be comfortable. So stay inside, keep the windows closed, try to filter out that bad stuff, and when the air gets better, then you can go out hiking.
There you go. All right, folks, with that, our lesson is now in the books, and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Be careful out there.
在第4段对话中 ，Kevin 跟 Sonia 穿着登山服装，一边打包一边看气象报告。气象预报员提到说，环保署有发布台北市从上午到下午的空气品质警报是橘色警报。那包含孩童以及老年人在内的这种敏感族群呢，都建议要限制户外活动的时间。好，先来看2个单字 ，sensitive。sensitive 它是形容词，形容敏感的、灵敏的。我们常常会用 be sensitive to something 来表达对什么什么敏感。好 ，advise 它是动词，表示建议、忠告。如果我们把字尾 ise 改成 ice 就会变成名词 advice 它表示建议、忠告，它是不可数名词哦。好，另外文中的 Environmental Protection Administration 就是指环境保护署，也就是环保署咯。好，那看完这一段气象报告 ，Kevin 他们的登山计划又要泡汤了。不过 Sonia 不想放弃，她说这个警报呢是给敏感族群的，如果他们都戴上口罩，至少可以挡掉一部分的脏东西进到肺部。可是这2个人最后想一想。Bad idea， 他们决定还是不要出门比较好。最后呢，我们来看2个单字 stuff 是指东西或是物品，它是不可数名词。那么 lung 表示肺部。Jeff 老师刚刚有提到吸气吐气的英文 inhale， 它表示吸气，它是拼作 inhale。好，那么相反的，我们把 字首 in 改成 ex， 变成 exhale 表示呼气吐气，那这两个字都是当动词用。好，以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍的文法重点有3个，第一个是 point something at， 第二个是 be supposed to， 第三个是 block out。 我们先来学 point something at。 point 当动词有瞄准，把什么对准指向的意思。 point something at 就表示用某物来对准瞄准什么什么。例如 Don't point your finger at me， 不要用你的手指头指着我。好，接着我们来学 be supposed to。 be supposed to 加上动词，它有几种常见的用法。第一个是表达应该怎么样，被预期应该要怎么样。那这个用法当中 be 动词要用现在式。例如We're supposed to meet at the library at 9 a.m. 我们早上9点要在图书馆碰面。好，第二种是表达原本应该怎么样却没有。好，那这个用法当中呢 be 动词是要用过去式。例如 We were supposed to be at the library, but we went to the movies instead. 我们原本应该在图书馆，但却跑去看电影了。好，第三种是表达某人有责任或是有义务去做某事。例如 You're not supposed to touch the paintings， 你不应该碰触那些画作的，不能摸哦。好，第四个呢是表达公认或是一般认为某人或某事物怎么样。例如He's supposed to be the best player on the team， 一般认为呢他是那支球队里面最厉害的球员，他被公认是最厉害的球员。好，那最后我们来学 block out。block 当动词，它有阻挡的意思。那么 block out 它是指挡住、遮挡，像是阻隔这个声音啊、光线等等的。举例来说 He wore headphones to block out the traffic noise。 他戴上耳机来阻隔交通噪音。好，那么以上是今天重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
表达这是不是哪里怪怪的？英文怎么说
Hi everybody， 欢迎来到就爱讲英文，我是 Holly。
Hey everybody, I am Shane. There seems something off about you today.
What?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Just something off. I can't really explain it. It's okay. Let's just go. It's fine. It's fine.
What? Okay. Anyway， 我们今天的主题就是要表达今天是不是哪里怪怪的，应该是这个人比较奇怪。Yeah.
Super normal.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, something's fishy about him. Yeah.
Something's fishy about you.
Fishy 就是 fish， 你们知道是鱼嘛，对不对？那鱼它可能就是它可能死掉的时候啊，它味道就会变得非常臭。所以如果真的有什么东西怪怪的，你可能就会
你感觉就闻到一个
好像有什么东西不太对劲，
对，
很可疑这样子。
Something's fishy.
对，所以如果人家说 something's fishy， 不是真的有鱼啦，就是只是不对劲而已。
对，一个情况感觉就是怪怪的，
怪怪的。
那 shady 呢
？Shady 就是有一点可疑，或是有点没有办法信任那个人。
对
，right。
或者是你地方也可以说 I don't know, this place looks a little shady.
Oh yeah, so shade 这个东西其实呢就是阴暗的地方嘛。对，
所以你真的不知道会发生什么事，你就是看不清楚，然后是觉得有点害怕。
对，比如说那个柯南好了，他们就是如果在有坏人的话，他们都会有黑黑的一片。
对
呀，所以他们在做不好的事情都会 shady 的。
不要挤我。
I have a funny feeling about something.
Funny feeling, funny 不是很好笑吗
Feeling 对，funny 也可以不一样的感觉。
？OK，so funny 其实就是还是不太对。
对，我不知道
怪怪的
这个 feeling 有点怪怪的，就是 funny。
所以不是真的说很好笑的。
对，
OK，所以人家说 I have a funny feeling，
就是
不要以为他真的觉得很
这
好笑。
就是一个 strange feeling。So funny here means like strange。
strange 怪怪的。
对 ，seem off. You seem off today.
Off.
Something seems off about this place.
I think something seems off about you.
About my brain.
So off 其实就是如果你把他的那个脑袋关掉的话，就是有点失常，对不对 ？Yeah, so turn off. So something seems off， 就是还有一点怪怪的，不是平常的样子这样。
然后如果有一个东西，你觉得哇看起来好棒哦，哎，为什么可以这么便宜？或者是你为什么可以这么棒，对我那么好？一定有一个 catch. There must be a catch.
Like a catch?
真的像一个 catch. 那个 catch 的意思也是可以这样子，好像没有很顺，然后有一个 catch 会把你抓到。
所以其实就比如说，今天你可能在跟一个老板买东西，然后可能你今天要买一个电视，然后他只卖你5块，然后你可能就会问他说：“哎 ，What's the catch？” 哦，哎，到底有什么圈套？为什么卖我这么便宜？所以有什么条件要跟他交换，对不对？Yeah. All right.
So I don't think there's any catch about this live action.
Yeah.
Nothing shady about live
Nothing
action.
shady.
Yeah.
没有
No, nothing fishy. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
So we'll meet you there. Hey, take a look at this. I think there's something fishy about this message. It says I want an iPhone.
You're right. It definitely seems shady.
Do you think I should respond? I have a funny feeling that if I respond, something bad will happen.
There's definitely a catch.
It's too good to be true. I would just ignore it.
You're right. Something definitely seems off about it. Never mind. Let's go get lunch.
Now you're talking. Number 1, fishy.
Number 2, shady.
Number 3, have a funny feeling.
Number 4, seem off.
Number 5, catch.